The Hollow Veil. Part 1, The Forgotten House. The town had always whispered about the mansion at the edge of the forest. Its windows were shattered, its walls scarred by time, and its gates chained shut as though to keep something inside. Children dared each other to approach, but no one stayed long. The silence around it was too heavy, too unnatural. On a storm-laden evening, 5 friends decided to break the chain. They were curious, reckless, and hungry for the thrill of the unknown. The house loomed before them, its doors groaning open as if it had been waiting. Inside, the air was thick with dust and the faint scent of rot. The walls seemed to breathe, the floorboards creaked under invisible weight, and shadows stretched longer than they should. At first, they laughed, their voices echoing through the hollow halls. But laughter died quickly. Whispers began, soft, indistinct, yet unmistakably human. One friend swore he heard his name spoken. Another saw movement in the corner of her eye, though no one was there. The house was not empty. It was listening. They found a grand staircase, its banister carved with symbols none of them recognized. As they climbed, the whispers grew louder, more insistent, until they reached a locked door at the end of the corridor. The lock was rusted, but when they touched it, it fell away as though the house itself had granted permission. Inside was a room untouched by time. Candles sat melted into pools of wax, a table was set for dinner, and a mirror stood against the wall. But the mirror did not reflect them. Instead, it showed the room as it had been decades ago, filled with people, faces pale, eyes hollow, all staring directly at the intruders. Fear gripped them. One tried to leave, but the door slammed shut. The whispers became voices, chanting in a language none understood. The mirror flickered, showing not the past but something else, their own faces, twisted in terror, lifeless, as though the house had already decided their fate. The friends huddled together, panic rising. The mansion was not abandoned. It was alive, and it remembered every soul that had entered. And now, it wanted theirs. As the storm outside raged, the house whispered louder, its walls closing in, its shadows reaching out. The forgotten house had been waiting, and the night had only just begun.